My name is Darren Joseph from HEJ.tax. We're the team that seeks to demystify that sometimes confusing world of cross-border tax. And today we have the honor and the privilege of having a conversation with Mr. Blake Harris. Blake, would you introduce yourself, please?
Thanks so much for having me on your show. I'm an asset protection attorney. I focus on offshore planning, so I help clients throughout the world, but most of my clients are here in the United States where lawsuits are rampant. We set up offshore structures, trusts, and LLCs to help keep our clients' assets protected from any type of lawsuit, litigation, or divorce.
Now, you mentioned jurisdictions. I think you mentioned Cook Islands, Nevis, and Belize. Why those emerging market jurisdictions as opposed to so-called first world jurisdictions like Switzerland or the UK and the Channel Islands? And I'm not biased anyway because I'm actually a citizen of one of those Caribbean territories, as I am also a citizen of the UK as well. But I'm just interested about why you think that certain emerging market structures offer a more attractive proposition.
Well, for two reasons. One is their laws are better. They have better case law, and the laws just simply make it harder for someone to attach the assets. Also, it's how familiar these trust companies are with working with U.S. clients. I just got off the phone with an individual from Isle of Man, and the response was, we're open to taking on U.S. clients if they're big enough in some circumstances, or if a trust is set up and someone later moves to the U.S. They're not very familiar and comfortable working with U.S. clients, and I really don't want to make my clients a guinea pig for a trust company. Whereas Cook Islands, Nevis, and Belize have been working with these trust companies, have been working with Americans for decades, and they're very accustomed to doing what needs to be done in order to properly report compliance in line with their local laws, not run afoul of any U.S. laws. So it's very much a matter of finding a jurisdiction that not just has great protection, but also will work well with our client base.
That's a fair point because internationally, U.S. exposed clients tend to be persona non grata for certain institutions, for certain jurisdictions.
Correct.
There's just a fair factor. And if it is that you have these jurisdictions that have that level of comfort and experience in dealing with U.S. exposed clients, it just makes a whole lot of sense. So I got you. Blake, if anybody wants to speak to you and your team more about these opportunities, how would they best reach you?
Social media, Blake Harris Law, Instagram, TikTok, X, Threads, Facebook, LinkedIn. Blake Harris Law on every single platform. TikTok's the biggest one where I have over 250,000 followers. Post typically a few times a day on every single platform. I'm very active on social media. I very much stand behind what I say. You can also check out my website, blakeharrislaw.com. Or if you're interested in actually setting up a trust, give me a call. My phone number is 833-ASK-BLAKE. Otherwise, thank you so much for having me on your show. This was a pleasure.